Hello everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. This week, it's an update and my recent reads. Okay, I hope everyone is doing well. It literally has been a month, it feels like, since I did my last recent reads. So we are here to get updated, to chit-chat, to check in, and to see where we are at with what we've read so far. I know I have my March wrap-up. I filmed it. I'm editing it. Hopefully you'll get it this weekend. So since the beginning of April, I've completed 3 books. Let's get my list going here. Okay, so yes, 3 books we completed. So the first one was for TransGirlApril, and that was the book Transmuted. Transmuted was a group read over at Criminali's channel for his Patreon people, but he lets everyone know, so I just decided to read it along too. I wanted to support the event, and I said, why not? So let me get to my shelves. Transmuted is by Eve Harms, and I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I actually wrote a little review. I know I said I don't like to write reviews, but I think it's a good idea if I do it, because or else I'm not going to remember like what my thoughts were about the book right after I read it. Usually I don't, I just do a star rating. But I said, start making notes, it'll be easier. So I said, read for hashtag TransGirlApril readathon. Interesting, heartfelt, mysterious, exciting, and with a pretty bonkers ending. I really enjoyed the ending. I don't spend a lot of time on Goodreads. So yes, so that was the first book I completed. It's short, you know, I enjoyed it. Then I read Alice by Christina Henry. This is a part of my Alice in Wonderland collection here. This is the first in a trilogy. This is a psychotic journey through the bowels of magic and madness, someone says. This is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and I actually enjoyed it. It's dark, it's gritty, it's bloody, it's violent. All of your favorites are there. Let me read you what I wrote. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. My review says, an Alice-inspired story blended with thrills, gore, violence, bosses, magic, and a big bad. All the characters we love. Simply a fun adventure. And I did really enjoy it. I thought it was good. I don't know when I'm going to start the second one. I don't know. So we'll see. Then I tried a different one. All right. Then I tried The Rum Diary by Hunter S. Thompson. I got to 77% of this book, and I just couldn't take any more. Just not interested, not interesting. I don't care if they drink rum. I don't care that he's a writer. I just don't care. I was kind of bored, to be honest with you. People love it. They love him. That's fine. Just wasn't the book for me at this time. And I must not have really liked it, especially to give up at 77%. Now, this does count for the read what you own because I gave it a valiant effort, but I didn't complete it. Sorry, didn't do it. Maybe it's because of my advanced age. I don't know. I think if I was younger, maybe I would have gotten something out of it, but I really don't care about a 22-year-old writer that goes on adventures in Puerto Rico. I really don't care. Like I said, some people love him. I'm not opposed to reading it again. I'm not opposed to trying Fear and Loathing. It's just not for me. Not for me. Okay. Then what did we read? Okay. So I went on Criminali's Discord, and their Birth Year Book Tag Book Club book for this month is an R.L. Stine Goosebumps book. Now, I have never read R.L. Stine, and I said, do I really want to start reading R.L. Stine at 51 years old? And people were talking about it, and they said how fun it was, and it's a part of old school, hashtag old school April. And I said, you all are making me want to try it. making me want to try it. So I did. I went in and I read it, and it was fun. It was fun. Goosebumps came out when I was like maybe 19 years old. So I remember the buzz about Goosebumps, but I honestly thought I was too old for it. So that's why I never read them before. And it was fun. It was fun. Did I write anything about it? No, I didn't write anything about it, but I wrote on the Discord that it was cute. It was a little dark, a little not contrived, but some of the things you kind of expected. But if I was a teenager, I would absolutely love it. Yeah, I thought it was good. So I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. If I was a teenager, I probably would have gave it 4 out of 5 stars, to be honest. Just saying. So we did that. Okay. So that's what we read. Now, what am I reading right now? Right now, I am reading, my book is downstairs, so I don't have it here. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have started Checkout 19. Checkout 19 is by Claire-Louise Bennett, and I got this in a strand box. Says here, I'll read you the blurb. Average rating is 3.30 on Goodreads. New York Times listed as one of the best books of 2022. The adventures of a young woman discovering her own genius through the people she meets and dreams up along the way. In a working-class town in a county west of London, a schoolgirl scribbles stories in the back pages of her exercise book, intoxicated by the first sparks of her imagination. As she grows, everything and everyone she encounters becomes fuel for a burning talent. I'm just in the beginning stages of that book. Right now, it's a love letter to reading, and I am enjoying it. So that's Checkout 19, and that will count towards the Read What You Own challenge. Then I'm also, so that's like my daytime read and like my early morning read, I should say. Then my daytime read is, that's how far I am. This is Umberto Eco's The Name of the Rose. This is a 13th century detective mystery. I'm enjoying it. It's tapping in a lot of my religious background, which is kind of nice to go down memory lane a little bit. The language is interesting. Some of the commentary is interesting. You know, it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. It's different. Chapters are super short. I think I'm on chapter 18 right now, and that's where chapter 18 lands you. It's a little different than what I thought it would be, and it's refreshing. I thought it was going to be a little more intense, a little harsher, a little more above level for me to follow along and be interested in and comprehend, but I'm actually enjoying it, so that's a good thing. Okay, and then I just picked up from the library, this is Detective by Arthur Hailey. Michael Romeo Talks Books is having Arthur Hailey in April, where we're all picking an Arthur Hailey book to read. I've never read Arthur Hailey. He seems to like to write about different subjects. So he'll write about a hotel. He'll write about real estate. He'll write about police procedure. He'll write about a hospital. He'll write about an airplane. These types of things. And it is a bit of a chunk, but it's supposed to be pretty good. Hours before he is due to set off on a long-delayed and much-deserved vacation with his wife and son, Detective Sergeant Malcolm Ainsley takes a phone call that he would have been better off ignoring. The caller is the chaplain at the Florida State Prison delivering a message from Elroy Doyle, the serial murderer Ainsley. Ainsley helped put on the prison's death row. On the eve of his execution, Doyle has asked to make a confession, but there is a condition: he will deliver it only in person to Ainsley. Ainsley has no choice. Doyle was convicted of a double murder, but he was suspected in 10 more. No homicide detective could turn down the opportunity to close 10 murder cases in a single night. That's detective. So I'm reading that. What else? Did I start anything else? I don't think so. I think and then this weekend, it's Agatha in April. So, true story. I went to my library yesterday to pick up this book, and I said, I'm going to pick up And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Go there. It's taken out. all right. I go on my local county public library website, and there's not a lot of copies left. Agatha is still hot. So there is one. I looked under the original title, which were, I think it's called 10 Indians or something like that. The original title, well, not the original title, because that was really problematic, but the title that they changed it to in the 60s. 10 Indians, that there were 10 Indians, something like that. So I'm going to pick that up at the library. It's the same story, it's just the title changed. So we're reading Agatha in April this weekend from Friday the 14th until Sunday the 16th. I've never read Agatha. I'm really excited to read Agatha. I think she will be fascinating to me, I hope. So many people love her, and I want to experience that. And I know that there's some people out there that want to experience it too. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing like a little hosting. I'm probably going to do a reading sprint over the weekend at some point. I'm not sure what day. I think it might be Sunday, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it should be fun. So if you're interested in tagging along, all is welcome. You just have to read an Agatha Christie book. You don't have to read the same one. You can read whatever one you want, but we're going to start on Friday and finish it on Sunday. So it's really read at your own pace. And the books aren't super long, which is nice. So if you're interested, comment down below and let me know. What else? Okay, so I think that's it for books. So let's talk totals. So right now, with the Read What You Own challenge, I am at, totals for the year, I am at 43 books. The Read What You Own challenge, I am at 32 books. So with these two that I'm working on now, that'll take me up to 34. I got to hit that 51 number, man. So I think in the future, I'm going to be picking some smallies. I want to get some small books out of the way. I think that'll be good for me. All right, and then the last thing I want to do is check out the poll results. You guys are crushing the poll results. I am so impressed, and I'm so thrilled. So let me grab my stats. 1 second. It's the first like really, really warm day here. And it's like 85 degrees, went outside, read a little bit, got a little bit of the gun show going on, just a little bit, not a lot. Just getting some vitamin D, So let's get into my community tab. Do you guys enjoy the community tab posts, the polls? Hello, everyone. Hello. I think they're fun. All right, so for Easter, for the spring holiday, I asked, tell me your chocolate preference. You guys crushed it. Dark chocolate came in at 40%. We had, does it tell me how many votes on here? But why did it tell me how many votes? Oh, we had 160 votes. 40% said dark chocolate. 38% said milk chocolate. 19% said all of the chocolate. So that's your flavored chocolates, your white chocolate, everything else. And 3% didn't like chocolate. Well, 3%, what do you like? I would be interested to find out. So that was awesome. Then, previous to that, I asked about top 10s and tags. And I said for Tuesday, what would you enjoy more? Tuesday tags, Tuesday top 10, or neither? Give us Watson Wednesdays. So 59% came in at Tuesday top 10s. I enjoy it. And I'm starting to see some of my booktuber friends do the same thing. Michael Romeo Talks Books posted his yesterday, and it's fantastic. I will put a card here in case you want to check it out. So Tuesday top 10s, they're going to be like, probably like an off feature, like every other Tuesday, do a top 10, something like that. But yeah. And then I had to ask 2 weeks ago, what type of a reader are you all? So I said the options were strict TBR, TBR, moody TBR, mood reader. I never really thought about it. Those were the options. So coming in at number 1, mood readers. My tribe. There were 135 votes on this poll. Mood readers came in number 1 at 42%. Moody TBRs came in at 39%. I never really thought about it, came in at 10%. TBR came in at 5%, and a strict TBR came in at 3%. I thought that was a lot of fun. And I think those were the most recent polls. Yes. Awesome. All right, so let me know, do you guys enjoy my community polls? I enjoy thinking about them because I like to get your involvement. I think community is super important, and I love chatting with you all in the comments. I really, really enjoy it. So that is my recent reads. That is my update. Stay tuned for my March wrap up. We got a lot of books to talk about. We'll see what else I'm going to read for next week. I love doing these on Thursday because then I get the whole weekend to finish what I tell you that I'm reading. And then hopefully next week, there's going to be some surprise things that you didn't realize that I was going to pick up. So, because I really don't have a TBR, I could just like pick whatever I want. Okay, everyone, that is it here from me. Remember, if you enjoyed my content, think about subscribing. I hope everyone is doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now.